Here we are at the Riverside Stadium, Middlesbrough, where I played for 12 years. But look what we've got here and what they've brought. The Ayresome Park gates, the old stadium at Middlesbrough, and I think it's a fantastic touch of the club to bring them from there to this new place. And they're so important for me. I walked through those gates in 1990 as a 21-year-old when I signed from Oxford United to Middlesbrough. And I got to say, it shaped my career, my life thereafter. It's great to look at these old team photos, and this one stands out for me as one of many here. The last picture at Ayresome Park, our new manager Brian Robson, who got promoted that last year, but that was Ayresome Park where we saw the gates from outside. Then it got exciting very quickly into the new stadium, and the chairman at this point, 96-97 season, was incredible. We brought in Fabrizio Ravanelli, Emerson the Brazilian, and little Juninho, the best player that I ever played with at Middlesbrough. 2 cup finals, sadly a relegation at the end of it, but an incredible season. And finally, let's get to my last season, 2001-2002 season. A different manager. Steve McLaren was our new boss at that point. There's me right alongside Bill Beswick, the sports science guy. And again, fantastic squad of players. Gareth Southgate was my room partner at this point in time. And of course, now he's the England manager. Great squad. It's been 15 years. But it still feels like home. It still feels very familiar to me to be back here in the dressing room at Middlesbrough Football Club. We'd often start, of course, in there with a team meeting where we find out the team, the system, and then you're back in here with all the boys, Ravanelli, Juninho, Brian Robson was our manager. I'd always get a massage and get my ankles strapped. And it just brings back memories of Nigel Pearson getting fired up. We had Paul Gascoigne messing around in here, played with so many great players. But it's nice to be back. And that door there is where we went out and played our matches. And into the tunnel. Nerves jangling. You're lined up against the team you're going to play against. And the Arsenal team back then was a fantastic team. Thierry Henry, Patrick Vieira, Dennis Bergkamp. So kind of nervous moments. We then go out, walk out for the start of the game. The fans start to see you coming out, the group of players. They start to rev up. The music is blaring at this point. And you're really ready to get out there and start warming up. And I think it's a pretty cool stadium. Right now, you're going to see the Middlesbrough fans all around the stadium ahead of this Arsenal game. The Arsenal fans will be just in that corner over there. But I think it brings back great memories, and I think it's a pretty cool place to play your football.
And as is tradition in England, if you give 10 years of service to one club, you are awarded a testimonial match. Robbie's was against Borussia Dortmund. This was him with his boys Elliot and Lewis on that special day. So let's go back down to the pitch. We do rib him a lot, Steve, but Mustoe's a bit of a legend here.
Oh. He is. It's an
I can't believe he didn't give me a mention.
Oh, the Arsenal team, I forgot by Dicko, I'm sorry.
Out of order.
You just spent all week with him. How can you forget about Lee Dixon?
He wasn't in my area of the field. I didn't have to worry about Lee Dixon kicking me.
Personally, I would never forget Lee Dixon, but there we go. But Rebecca's right, you are a legend. We walked round this stadium, let me tell the viewers, and the stewards were applauding you. They were chanting your name. They were coming up saying, Robbie, we haven't seen you for 10 years. In all seriousness, we do have a big laugh with you. Yeah. How did that make you feel?
It's nice, isn't it? It's nice. I mean, I guess we were good for each other, me and this football club. We kind of grew together. I think the fans they didn't mind me because I was a trier. I'd run around, I'd never give up. I've been through thick and thin at this football club, through some good times and lots of bad times as well. And I just like the area. The people are really, really great. And I had a fantastic 12 years.